out where to put my cow I get tomorrow. It's being delivered. I'm blessed because it's halter broken and trained electric fencing, but it's never been to my property. So I have to have physical fence to hold this thing in while I train it to my fencing. So I think I found the area, and now I've got to see how much fencing I have, if it's enough to make this and a gate, or if I have to go get some cattle panels. I kind of made one of my chicken waters yesterday / this morning before work, and got it finished, and I'll show you that real quick. And then I'm going to be working on getting that video up here soon. But this was my first one making it this way, so I don't know it that well. So I didn't want to like share like, hey, look at how you do this. I don't know how to do this. So I'll show a video after I build another one, and then I'll kind of put it all together so you guys can have like a how to do this, and it helps you. All right, because I had to watch through like 3 or 4 different videos to find one good one, or put them all the information together to make one good one. But yeah. So anyways, I'm going to show you this water real quick, and then I'm going to get my 4-wheeler loaded up with the trailer, and I'm going to get some fence posts and stuff like that put together. So check out this water. It's just PVC. I drilled holes and screwed those cups in, and then I ran the hosing up to a bucket. This is a temporary place because it's going to go in the portable chicken coop for the summer, but the girls are loving it. They stay full of water. What do you think, Lindy? You like that too, right? What would you say? It looks like an IV. So cute. You got the keys? Awesome. Because believe it or not, I haven't put in fencing a lot, so I don't have a post driver. So I need to get one of those. So now, handy dandy sledgehammer, 5-pound sledge, it's gonna have to do. So first we're going to lay this thing out, 32 by 16 by 32 by 16 rectangle, and we're going to put it kind of in the last pig pasture we had. I got to get rid of this thing. I got to do something with it anyways, so my wife was talking to me about it yesterday. Good timing to do something with it. And the grass over here is longer. It's been growing longer, and it's taken up pretty quick, so there'll be a little bit more for it to kind of munch on as we train it to our fencing. So here we go. Alright, so when measuring it out, 16 feet just really isn't that big. So I think we're just going to do a 32 by 32. That way, worst case, if we have to get a couple panels in, it's still 2 and not 1.5. Alright, so for tonight, we got done, I don't know, love, what, half? Where are we at here? This line, and then behind me, about half. So, we need to pick up 4 cattle panels. It's getting late, so we're gonna have to do that tomorrow. I gotta get water set up tomorrow, finish the fencing, and throw some hay in there, I guess. I think we're gonna go get some ice cream. That sounds really good. I'm extremely parched and the sun's going down. So, see you tomorrow. All right, so I got this enclosure finished up here. We ended up buying like 5 cattle panels to finish it. Those are definitely the way to go for building something like this. The woven wire fencing is just heavy, and unrolling it, and then you gotta pull it, stretch it tight. I don't know. For me, cattle panels were definitely worth the 25 bucks a piece. But I'll show you real quick kind of how this came out, and then we're gonna go get our cow. Okay, so I just got our water set up. I'm waiting for the well to be turned on so we can fill it. This is temporary. Again, this is just sort of to get us through this year. So I just used a cattle panel, and I kind of made a makeshift gate out of it that will latch here. And then we've got our 32 by 32 squared area for our cow initially. It does get afternoon shade, just not in the 1 o'clock, apparently 1 to 2 o'clock range. I think when we actually build it, after I burn that pile, we're gonna build it somewhere around that area over there, kind of in there. So that will be actually built a real corral. But for right now, God willing, this gets us through training to our electric fence. I've got to get the electric fence put up, and that way it's trained to our fencing. And then as we begin to move it, it will go through this area that's already growing up nice and long. And then where we had the pigs last year, that grass is just shooting up already really well. So yeah, it was quite a bit of work. It was really kind of nice working with Wendy. She doesn't always have time to get out here and help me out, and it's just for me, I love seeing my wife just sort of like work and do a little bit what I do. Just like she enjoys when I do dishes and laundry, which I do once in a while to help out when I see it's needed. She comes out here, and I enjoy seeing her pick up in my world a little bit. So it was a blessing. But anyways, we're all set here. We're gonna fill this thing up with water, and then we're gonna go get our cow. So let's go take a look. Okay, so we just loaded this cow up. I didn't get any video. I probably could have, but it just seemed awkward. I was a little nervous. Anyways, it's kind of like, whoa, this is happening now. I don't know, man. It's an exciting and terrifying feeling at the same time, because seeing sort of where he's coming from and the infrastructure they have set up, I feel a little inadequate and underprepared. But we will see. I will try to get some video unloading him, but I doubt it. It'll probably just be a video when he's in there, at least for this year, while I get the hang of, or even see what this is, because I've never experienced any of it, so it's all new. So we just got home with this cow. Its halter broke, which is great, so I was able to just kind of walk it back here. She's sounding a little distressed because, you know, new environment, whatnot. But here's our first steer ever at Nature's Order. Check her out. Hi, babes. Or him out. Check him out. How's Buddy? How are you doing, boy? right, so this is pretty exciting. It's pretty awesome. Right, honey?
Yes.
It's like, wow. I've been reading about cows. I've been watching videos about it. And so to finally like actually have a cow, like that's my responsibility now. It's just surreal. It just doesn't even seem real yet. But we only have one at the moment. I am looking for a second so that they can, you know, they do better in pairs. And so I brought the biggest rooster we have to try to keep him company. I watched this documentary one time, The Little Big Farm, and they did a pig and a chicken. And so maybe a cow and a chicken to keep each other company. I don't know. But yeah, so, and it is a beefer, so it will be processed this, you know, November, December time frame, but it's a good cow. It's halter broke, and I can handle it. And that's what's really important, is like, while I learn this, I'm learning with something that I know that I can handle, and learn for the next that gets more difficult. So it's a blessing. When the Lord provides something, He provides it with what you can handle. And this cow right now is exactly what I can handle, because I have to do everything by hand, and I can walk this thing basically. So it's really good. It's really good. But yeah, so it'll be here for a couple days. It did get shocked already by the poly tape and kind of got wide-eyed, like, what was that? So I'm hoping it'll be trained fairly quickly, because what you can't see behind you is where the pigs were. All of that grass is growing extremely fast. So I'd love to get this cow on that. I'm working on the chicken mobile coop so that I can get the chickens behind the cow, eating cow pie worms and stuff like that, and continuing to build our soil up. It's interesting, I had this thought today. I was like, driving home, I was like, you know what? A lot of farmers I talk to, when I try to kind of pick their brain and talk about what's going on, is they talk about the animals. Well, the animals need, the animals need, the animals need. And I understand that. But I always come at it from, well, I need, the land needs. So like, I have grass, my land has grass that needs to be eaten. And so I need a grass eater, hence a cow. The byproduct is sort of beef and the ability to make an income off of that. But my land needs these things taken care of. I don't have a brush hog, so I need cows and maybe some goats to eat most of my stuff down. And then behind that, I'll need something to keep the flies down, and just different things to steward the land. So I don't know if I'm really a farmer, as in like, or becoming a farmer as in the traditional sense, or a land management person. Like, I feel more like I'm looking out for what's best for my land and stewarding that, and then the animals. And like in Proverbs, it says something about, you know, he who takes care of his animals is blessed, or something along those lines. I will find that scripture and put it in here. But and it's just like, when you love your land, you're gonna have love for your animals, because they are what helps me, my helpers, to steward my land. It's just so beautiful. It's just like, it's all, we're all supposed to be working together and interconnected. The animals as our helpers, not just these things that we, well, what does this animal need? Well, no, what's your land need, and how do you manage your animal on that land? So this is a different way of thinking about it, and I kind of realized today, I think about farming different than I think the traditionalists do, and I bet a lot of the people who I follow think that way too. But anyways, we're going to sign off here. This is going to kind of wrap up this video. I'm going to be making those waters. I've already been putting work in without videoing on the mobile chicken brooder, but mobile chicken coop, not the brooder. I'm not making a mobile brooder yet. But I will try to get sort of some details on that and a quick short something on there. So anyways, anything? No.
Just excited.
Glendy's. Maybe let's get some of Glendy's feels. I'm always just sort of blabbing. You have to come over here, love.
No.
Say hello to the world.
Hello, world.
Well, what do you think about having a cow?
He's so beautiful.
Let me make sure you're in the view.
You know,
Yeah, okay.
I think he has really good manners. Like he's well behaved.
I know.
And
You could pet him and everything.
Yeah. And you know,
You gotta face the camera
before I was like,
so they can hear you.
I was really like panicking in a sense.
So it's funny you say that.
Yeah.
Because when we went to load it up, I panicked. I saw like they have barns and wooden fences and all their stuff is like set. And I'm like, we're basically bringing this cow to an empty field with some this that I built in a day and a half, right? Like, what are we gonna do? And then it hit me too, like, I don't know how to even walk this thing. So, and he was like pushing, and Carl, who we got him from, Carl, if you ever see this video, thank you, God bless you, and Carrie, for raising such a fine animal and blessing our family with it.
They did a great job.
But Carl's a big guy. He's like twice my size. And so he can manhandle this thing, and I'm looking at it going, man, I gotta do that. And I've never put hands on one like that. So it was a little overwhelming. And I called you to talk about it because I needed to talk through some nerves. And she didn't answer because she never answers my phone calls.
I did call.
Yeah, you called back probably when I was in the driveway.
Yeah.
And yeah, so nerves for sure.
Yeah.
I felt that too.
Yeah. But actually now I feel better. You
Me
know,
too.
seeing how calm he was and just coming in really nicely, and I think we're gonna be fine.
I think so too. And he's sort of attached, so like he'll follow me all the way around this encagement, and he'll probably end up doing the same with you. The more you pet him and rub on him. So, and also I just walked him, so he knows like, wait, this guy had control of me.
Yeah.
And so I think that plays in their mind.
Yeah.
Dominion, you know. Quite a day. So thank you guys for watching this. We got more stuff coming out. If this is the kind of content you like, hit that like button on this video and subscribe for more. We're just some newbie YouTubers trying to show kind of a different way to live. So hope you enjoy it. All right, God bless. Bye.